Alright. So this one is gonna be in a Rites of Passage program I was in at Lincoln University. Shout out to Lincoln University, yo. So the Rites of Passage program started with Dr. Babatunde, who lived like walking distance from the university, yo. I knew him from my mother's boyfriend, who was actually the kid's father, the twins' father. He was a friend of his, so I met him, his lovely wife, and his 3 kids, and then he got a fourth one and shit. I met the baby too. Um, I'm wonderful with kids, so the kids like me and shit, yo. I think the little girl might actually like me and shit, but she a little kid, so she ain't know no better. Um, I was a, I could actually say all of their names, including the baby name, and the mother was saying the father can't even say the baby name correctly, and you can, which is sad because he actually Nigerian. I'm not. I'm not Nigerian, and he still was fucking a kid name up. But it is what it is. So she was a professor there as well. She taught nutrition at the school at Lincoln University. I forgot what the fuck he taught, but he started the program there. He ran the program. Um, I was a family friend, so they asked me to do it. I was invited. I said, sure, whatever, cool. I did it. Actually, they wanted anybody else to come along. My mother invited mad people from work. They said, all right, cool. My kids ain't doing shit. They they can go up there. I trust you. They can go up there. I trust that they bad as shit. So anything they get into, they probably deserve it. So they good. So the Rites of Passage program on Lincoln University, they had us there. The first thing we had to do was get dressed in the morning time for prayer, Bible study, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. in the morning. I think it was 8 a.m., 8 a.m. in the morning and shit. And we did breakfast afterwards. When we had to get dressed, the showers was all cold as shit. We had to get used to that shit. It was all cold as a bitch. Shit was like prison. Um, we actually had to wear a full African outfit with the dashiki and with the fucking hat, with the fucking smack your kufi off, with the hat and the kufi and shit, yo. Had to wear the full dashiki and shit. We had to wear that shit during breakfast. So when we wore that shit, we went straight to the fucking chapel in the morning time. Washed our ass, went to the chapel. After the chapel, we didn't have time to go get changed. So we had to go straight from the chapel, straight into fucking breakfast. While we in breakfast, I'm not embarrassed because I don't give two fucks. And I'm used to wearing African shit. We even used to sell African clothes. So I'm good. Everybody else, they fucking I ain't gonna say they more ghetto. I ain't gonna say they hood, but they more ghetto. Even though a couple of them was like from the county and shit. They more ghetto. They trying to impress the females. So they felt uncomfortable and shit. They trying to wear they shit slick. You can't wear no fucking dashiki slick, dog. You gotta just wear that shit. Like that's it. There ain't no slick part about this shit, dog. So during breakfast time, it's 2 groups. We're on well, first of all, we in PA. And in order to get to this part of PA where Lincoln University at, we had to go through Amish country. Amish country, wild as shit. And then the part of PA that we at, fucking rocking. I don't know what the fuck it is. I heard it's a Scott's fertilizer plant not too far from the campus. But whatever the fuck it smell like straight shit up there. I mean, that shit be fucking rocking. I mean, real bad. real fucking bad. It got some good days and got some bad days, but mostly bad days. That shit like fuck shit. Like the gospel song, I got my good days. Yeah, it was some bad days. That shit be rocking and it's hot. Man, anytime it get too hot, that shit be rocking. That shit is fucking rocking. Especially during the daytime. Shit. The only thing even came close to that was a few times of when I was at Eastern Shore, another HBCU. They said that they had a chicken coop. They had chicken because it's a agricultural part of the university. So they had chicken coop. I said, what the fuck? But always in the morning time, it always was a fog, a thick ass fog that spread all through the campus, a big ass mist, and that shit smelled like straight shit. Cause I don't know if you ever had, but dog shit ain't nothing compared to like chicken shit. Chickens are fucking so filthy, yo. I always do a rant on that shit because it's real. Chickens are the filthiest animals alive. Fuck a pig. A pig will eat anything. So can a chicken. A pig eat his own shit. So does a chicken. Chicken don't have hands. When they shit and they piss on the dirt. When you throw the fucking shit out, you throw the seeds out there for them to eat. Them seeds is getting thrown right on the shit and the piss that they just fucking did. They eating piss, shit, feathers. They eating all kind of feathers and shit. They don't give a fuck. They just pecking. Whatever they peck, they eat. You have never seen a chicken peck for their food. And you have never seen this shit. You have never seen a chicken spit. You never seen a chicken spit shit out. They don't spit shit out. They don't cough shit up. They eat all that shit. So feathers, eating that shit. Pellets of shit, piss, eating all that shit. Yo, a chicken is just like a pig, yo, but it's worse. Pigs can move around. A pig is a part of the hippo family. If you put them in mud, they're going to be muddy. But if you put them in water, they'll be the cleanest motherfucking animal alive. Because all they're going to do is play in the fucking water. They always going to be washing. They are literally products of their environment. So you chop up a dead body, they gonna eat that shit, bones and all. Well, what you think a fucking chicken would do if a dead body was laying there? They gonna peck that motherfucker to death if he not already dead, and they gonna eat his fucking body to the fucking bone. They will literally do that. Motherfuckers probably never seen chickens fight. Watch a cock fight and see how vicious they really are, yo. Chickens are fucking the devil, yo. That's why they call, what do they call it, yo? Diablo and shit in Mexico. Diablo. Yeah, they are the fucking devil, for real. Fuck a chicken. The fuck? These motherfuckers, man. Pass out. If you pass out in a chicken coop, they gonna think you dead. They gonna peck at your ass hard as a bitch. They will peck your fucking eyes out, dog. But anyway, yo. So that shit, the chicken shit stunk real bad, and it was a part of the fog. You could fucking taste the shit in the fucking mist at Eastern Shore every morning. I'm like, oh God, what the fuck? So at Lincoln University, I got introduced to that shit early, 6th grade. I'm sorry, 8th grade, going into my 9th grade year. I got introduced to that shit during the summertime early, like shit. Nights like this, I wish. Raindrops of fog, cause shit. Anyway, let me get off of that shit, literally. So in the morning time, we go to the cafeteria. Motherfuckers laughing at us and shit. Like the whole cafeteria laughing at us. Motherfuckers embarrassed and shit. I'm like, why y'all embarrassed? I get loud. Like, hey, shut the fuck up. Laugh at these. About time a week later, they was comfortable in their own skin. They like, shit, motherfucker laugh at us, man. We beat their ass, or we gonna talk shit about them. We'd go to the table. Like, who the fuck laughing over here? Who the fuck laughing over here? So they got used to us. They want no more laughing and shit. We ate our food. That was it. Eventually, we start sitting next to certain people and shit. We supposed to sit with our group, but eventually we spread out, start sitting with everybody and shit, yo. Well, not everybody. We mainly sat with like the college kids, cause there was two groups up there. It was a fucking HBCU, so up there they had college students up there already. Some of them were college students there for the summer. Some of them were college students that were trying to get into the school, part of like the bridge program and shit like that. So they were just fresh out of high school. And some of them were high school kids. They had the Upward Bound program. I ain't even know about Upward Bound program yet. They had the Upward Bound program up there, and they were fucking in PA Upward Bound program. They were just high school kids. But they wasn't there the first week. I think they came the second week after we already got comfortable. So we up there just trying to holler at the college students and shit, trying to fuck. Two of them girls were trying to go, and I was trying to get one of them so bad, so bad. Yo. She was on me too, like, "Oh, you're so cute." I'm like, yeah, cute shit. Um, about time Upward Bound program got up there, that's when shit got a little bit froggier, cause they were younger, they were around our age and shit. But I'm the youngest. No, yeah, I'm the youngest up there at that time. The next year, I was the second youngest. But around that time, I was the youngest. Everybody else was in high school already. I was still in middle school, about to go to high school. A couple months I'm in high school, so fuck it. What's up? About time we got the lunch, around lunchtime, we didn't change. They told us, yo, it's best to just stay in your uniform for lunchtime. That way, when we go to the chapel for fucking Bible study again. No, no, not Bible study. It wasn't Bible study to the evening. We went to classes. We had morning classes. They said morning classes, you don't have time to change. You're gonna go chapel, you're gonna go breakfast, straight to fucking classes. You ain't gonna have time to change, so don't even worry about changing. You could change afterwards. So went to classes. We learned a whole fucking lot. A shit ton of shit. I told you, my Dr. Babatunde, his wife, who was also a fucking doctor, taught nutrition at the fucking school, at the university. So she's teaching us nutrition on a college level. And I'm in fucking middle school. But I'm getting this shit. She picking it up. She putting it down. I'm picking it up. So I learned mad shit. They taught us mad history. Real black history. They taught us that Nile is the only fucking river in the whole world that runs south to north. That's why they thought the earth was upside downwards. Because that's the only one that runs that direction. In the first place that they knew about was the Nile. So they based everything on the Nile River. And then they spread out to other places of part of across Pangea. I learned all of that shit. Lincoln University has a shit ton of history. Mad important people went to Lincoln University, yo. I think I forgot his name. Kwame Torres, Stokely Michael, aka Stokely Michael. Stokely Carmichael. I think he went up there. I think the president of Uganda and shit, I forgot his fucking name. I think he went up there. Multiple people that are of importance have went up there. And we used to walk and see their pictures every day. That gave us pride in each other as black individuals and shit. Seeing that shit every day. Walking past that Hall of Fame, seeing their pictures and shit. And then we get in class and learn some shit that's real. And we have these uniforms on. We got on the fucking dashikis and shit. At first, that shit is just something to get used to. Once people got used to that shit, they had pride in that shit. This my shit. You can't talk about my fit. It wasn't going down. Wasn't no fucking laughing and shit. And we all was a group. We a militant ass group. We was all together. Um, After lunchtime and shit, that's when we was able to change. And was able to change. Now we had our regular outfit on and shit. So now everybody talking shit earlier. What's up now? Say something now. You get done the fuck up, yo. And if one of us swing, we all gonna fucking swing. We all gonna swing. Most of us was from fucking Baltimore. They only had a few people up there from PA. And they was riding with us. They wasn't fucking with none of them people. They was fucking with us. The one dude was actually cool from PA. He knew a couple people in the Outward Bound program, but he still was riding with us. So I said, bet. That's what the fuck it is. You ride with us, we gonna ride with you. We had to go to chapel in the evening as well. Morning and the evening. We went to the chapel. We had to read the Bible. Pages in the Bible. We had to fucking read. And we had to read that shit. We had to break it down what it meant. We had to sing hymns and shit. We had to get taught lessons about the Bible and shit. Lessons about spirituality. Lessons about religion and shit. And different people taught us different things and shit. But majority of it was us just reading the Bible. Multiple different verses and verses and verses. Psalms 91, Psalms 71, Psalms 51, Proverbs 1 and Proverbs 2. All the shit that I had to read in 6th grade. I read a lot of that shit in 6th grade when I went to the a private school. It was a Christian school for 6th grade. I didn't read as many scriptures in the Bible in Catholic school in 7th or 8th grade and shit. And it was a different Bible. So motherfuckers had to like sing hymns and goofy ass shit like that. 6th, 7th grade. 7th, 8th grade. But there we had to read verses and verses and verses and sing hymns too, but read verses and verses and verses and verses and verses. Break down what the fuck that shit meant. Had real discussions. I said, shit. I know I ain't going to hell now, yo. All this shit. I know I ain't going to hell now. But that molded me to become the man that I am and shit, yo. The Rites of Passage Program was very instrumental in my fucking life, yo. Very instrumental, yo. It taught me fucking pride in myself as a fucking man. As a man first, and then as a black man second. It taught me I have shit to stand up for and stand on. I got shoulders that I had to stand on. These are all the people whose shoulders I'm standing on that stand 10 toes down. So all of these shoulders I'm standing on, I have no way of standing up without standing up tall. I can't stand shaky. With these shoulders wasn't fucking shaky. So if they not shaky, there's no way I could stand up as a man and be standing up shaky. I gotta stand up like a fucking man. I gotta gird my loins up like a fucking man. Job 40, what's that, 38:3? 47. Gird up your fucking loins like a fucking man. I had to gird up my fucking loins like a fucking man in the Rites of Passage program and shit, yo. That was the rites of passage. You went from a boy to a man. What's that shit, yo? Corinthians, what's that? 13:11? When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away all my childish behavior and shit. In there, I became a man. I had to put away all that childish shit. I had to grow up fucking fast. I already been around older motherfuckers my whole life. This ain't nothing new. I'm out here trying to get some college pussy and shit. That's what the fuck it is and shit. I'm out here trying to, grow the fuck up. Like, you would think, okay, you getting embarrassed because you wearing a dashiki. Nah, people eventually got pride in that shit. We wore that shit tough as a motherfucker, and dare motherfucker to laugh at us. If you laughing, that let me know where your brain is. You need to fucking come to the chapel. You need to hear and learn this shit that we learning in class. You need to get some fucking pride about your motherfucking self, yo. All black people ain't from Africa, but we all black. So ain't nothing to fucking laugh at, dog. It's culture. You need to learn some fucking culture about yourself. We was on that shit. We was fucking on that shit. We fucking went swimming. I used to jump off the fucking high board and shit all the time because I ain't had no fear. Dive in the fucking shit. Dived in like Trey Songz. Basketball court. I don't remember the basketball court. We didn't do too much of that shit, or at least I didn't. We just fucked around with a lot of people on campus and shit, yo. They had different shit for us to do, yo. We did a lot of that shit, yo. Ping pong, spades and shit. We just talking mad shit. We did all kind of fuckery and shit. It was just a fun time. It was a very fun time. Somebody started beefing with us and shit. One of the Upward Bound people started beefing with us. Now, this, I don't remember exactly if it was the first year or the second year I was up there. But I think it was the first year. It was the first year Beyonce came out. Well, Destiny Child, fuck Beyonce. Destiny Child came out with Bills, Bills, Bills. It was that song, and it was a Aaliyah song and shit. I forgot the name. I've been watching you like a hawk in the sky, like you my prey. That shit was on the fucking TV all the fucking time. And Bills, Bills, Bills on the TV all the fucking time, yo. Both of those two songs was on the TV all the fucking time while we eating our food. So, the Upward Bound people try to beef with us like they wanted to fight. And I think we was in the same building. It was like another building that connected our building. I think that's how we was together. Because we was on the first floor. The second floor was the college kids. And the third floor was the college kids. And they were in another building real close to us, Outward Bound people. They tried to flex on us. I think we was on like 11 or 13 strong. But we were all strong. And we all rolled for each other. So they tried to beef with us and shit. And they was deep as shit. They were way deeper. But they wasn't all militant like us. So we squashed that shit. They didn't want no smoke with us, yo. And I was strong as shit, and I was crazy as shit. So motherfuckers ain't want no shit with me, yo. I know something happened that pissed me the fuck off, yo, real bad. And I got angry as shit. I think somebody said something about my grandmother. R.I.P. my grandmother. I love her. Somebody said something about my grandmother, and they took it. I told them to take it back. If they ain't take it back, I was gonna try to kill them. They took that shit back. Like, yo, my bad. I was just joking, yo. I'm sorry, but I was so pissed. I got angry. When I get angry, I normally get tears in my eyes and shit. But I'm really not crying. I just get emotional, get tears in my eyes. But I'm really just pissed. I fucking start punching the brick wall with all my might, hard as I can. Bang, bang, bang. 3, 4 shots. They was like, yo, come on, yo, calm down, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Hey, yo, just relax, yo. It's okay, yo. Relax. They take me back to the room and shit, yo. In the room and shit, I'm still upset, yo. They like, yo, just relax, yo. Look, hey, do some push-ups, yo. Do some push-ups. So that was that. when these motherfuckers try beef with us and shit, yo. They try beef with us, yo. I got upset that they tried beef with us. So we was in the room huddled up and shit. Like, yo, what we gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. I was so mad. Tears got my eyes again. Like, my eyes started watering a little bit. I brought my fist up as hard as I can and just start punching the wall. The wall just cement. What is that, yo? It's like cylinder blocks, but painted. They painted, but they basically cylinder blocks. The shit like prison walls, damn near. So I'm mad as shit. I punched that shit like 3-4 times. They like, yo, you gotta stop that shit, yo. You gonna break your hand, yo. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna break my hand. Yo. I'm gonna break this fucking wall. Bang that shit 2 more times. Bang, bang. Hard as a bitch. They like, this motherfucker's fucking crazy, yo. That shit look like it hurt. This motherfucker's fucking crazy. Thought I was crazy. This motherfucker's fucking crazy. They like, look, yo, look, let's do some push-ups so we can, get rid of some of that anger, yo. We not gonna fight them, yo. Cause we fight them, yo, you gonna fuck around and hurt somebody, yo. And we don't need that shit, yo. We went to the chapel and shit. Let's keep that shit. I said, yo, I was so mad I was ready to go. But afterwards I was happy, like, yo, these motherfuckers matured the fuck up, yo. They out here talking about chapel and shit. I said, yo, the Rites of Passage Program is really fucking working on these boys, yo. Cause these motherfuckers really was some rowdy motherfuckers, yo. They probably still is. I said, shit. No, they not still is. Except for maybe one of them. I don't know. I think he might go to jail. But yeah, yo. These motherfuckers, man. I was proud of shit. I was ready to go, though. If them motherfuckers wanted to fight, I think we did fight them one time, yo. And they thought, like, yeah, his young ass, he small as shit. He not gonna be in that shit. He not gonna do shit. Yo, you stay over here to the side. I was the main one in that shit, yo. They thought I wasn't gonna jump in. I was the main one in that shit. Like, oh, okay. This motherfucker really bought that life. All right, cool. This little motherfucker crazy, yo. Fuck it. I thought he was weak, but he's strong as shit. Yeah, all right, well, yeah, you good, yo. You good. That's how I earned my stripes and shit, yo. So now let's fast forward it, yo. Year two. We up there again. I'm a year older in the Rites of Passage Program for the second year. Everybody came back for the second year, mostly from Baltimore. There's a couple loose motherfuckers just mostly from PA. I think one motherfucker might have been from Baltimore, or 2 motherfuckers might have been from Baltimore. Ja Rule out. DMX out too, but Ja Rule out. Venti VC. Motherfuckers bumping that shit hard as shit. Motherfuckers bumping DMX hard as shit too. We in there and shit. We rowdy now. We been here. We know what's up, yo. We been here before. We vets now, yo. Upward Bound Program try to flex on us again. We not having none of that shit. The people who running the show, they new people. We been there before. Y'all new motherfuckers. We not listening to y'all. And y'all young motherfuckers. Y'all younger than the last people that's here. And there's a female with a fat ass. So we not listening to none of y'all motherfuckers. We been here. Y'all haven't been here. We not listening to y'all. So it's pretty much us versus the counselors. Us versus the counselors. Us versus Upward Bound Program. It's us versus the fucking world, yo. That's how we is rocking, yo. That's how the fuck we is rocking. We got in trouble a couple times for doing shit. I ain't even do shit. I'm mad that I got in trouble, but whatever. I got anger problem. They said, yo, y'all do push-ups. Everybody owe me 20 push-ups. Somebody did push-ups. I think he did like 50-something push-ups. I came in. I went without stopping. I think I did like 98, almost 100 without stopping. I took a small break and shit. I got back up and kept pumping them bitches out. I think overall I did like 100 something fucking push-ups. The guy who did it 50 something push-ups, he got tired. He came back. He started doing more because I was doing more. Somebody else, I think his older cousin, did like 20 or 30, and he blocked out his fat ass. He came back and he did like three more, five more. Then he dropped to his knees. He couldn't do no more. Um, a couple other people who did multiple push-ups, they came back and did extra sets because they seen me knocking that shit out. We had a pride in each other. We did that shit. They seen me struggling. They seen me working hard and sacrificing myself for the whole group. They came back and sacrificed themselves for the group as well. So once I did that shit, they all came back, started doing their shit. That was it. We did all the ones we needed to do real fast. I was able to stretch my arms out. I did over 100 something, so them bitch was tight as shit. But I kept going. I kept going. Like my chest was hitting the fucking ground. My chin almost fucking hit the ground, almost bust my lip. But I kept going till I couldn't do no more. And I still kept doing more after I fucking kept dropping. They was like, all right, yo, that's enough. You can stop. Yo, we got it from here. I still kept going. We got it from here, yo. I still kept going. They like, fuck it. All this energy wasting on pulling him off the ground ain't working. We might as well just use that energy and do some more push-ups so he do less. So that's what the fuck they did. They became our brother's keeper. We really start riding for each other, yo. Because at first, it was just a game mentality. It was us versus them. Now, we actually are brothers. The reason why we even had to do the push-ups and got in trouble was, one, we snuck into the college party and shit. We shouldn't have did that shit. We had curfew. And two, they caught us fighting each other. It was different groups. It was the one group, they were all cousins. So it was them three, plus they recruited like two other motherfuckers on their team. It was another group, my man Sean and his cousin. And I was a part of that group. And I think we recruited one other motherfucker. So it's four versus like 5 or 6. And we actually started fighting, yo. They was like, all right, yo, y'all motherfuckers keep beefing. We gonna go to the room and let y'all squad it out. We're always in the fucking room, yo. We in there fighting and shit. They let us go in the room and fight it out. We in there fighting. When I got pushed to the ground and motherfucker tried to get on top of me to punch me, yo, I had a certain move and shit. This move I did, I grabbed your ankle and shit and kicked the shit out your chest. And that shit, I slammed you to the fucking ground. Because I had a hold of the back of your ankles and shit. I lifted them bitches up. So I made sure when you fell hard as shit. I fucked this man back up like a motherfucker. That's why he couldn't do them fucking push-ups. I fucked his back up. And I also had another move. I used to take my thumb. And my thumb, I would stab people with my thumb. And that shit would like go all through your muscle, go straight to your bone. Wherever I hit you at, it go right to your bone. If I stab your shoulder, bone. Your bicep, bone. Wherever I hit, it's gonna hit bone. And most of the time, I would do that shit on people's spine, just stabbing their back, fuck their back up. That was just my move, yo. So I did that shit. On top of the fact of slamming that man on his back, so I fucked his back up. I went to everybody else and fucked their back up too. Pow, pow, pow. Bang, bang, bang. Fucking their back up, yo. So it was no winners in that shit because we all got fucked up. Royally, we got fucked up. But that made us get that out of our system, and then we became brothers after that. And then the fact that we had to do push-ups, and we all got in trouble, we all had to do push-ups. That's when we start, coming together as real brothers. Motherfuckers started breaking down crying and shit like that, yo. We really was like emotional and shit. It really was like a bonding moment. We really became brothers for real. Pretty much brothers for life, yo. At that point, yo. All of them are my brothers for life, yo. One has a non-profit and shit. I should probably post his non-profit, yo. But we all brothers for life, yo. I still fuck with my man Sean to this day, yo. I don't have anybody else contact information like that, yo. But I fucks with him, yo. I fucks with him for real, yo. We gonna always be brothers, yo, no matter what, yo, for life. Rites of Passage Program was deep, yo. That shit was fucking deep, man. We fought like brothers. We came together like brothers. We really are family, yo. I would encourage anybody to do that shit, yo. I don't think the Rites of Passage Program is running no more up Lincoln University, but any Rites of Passage program you're a part of, do that shit. If it's one in your area, get with it. Get the fuck with it, yo. For real, yo. We need more soldiers out here, yo. For real. And guess what? It was at HBCU. The one guy that was my roommate my first year, he didn't come back the second year. But his little ass, he was the same one that has a nonprofit that I just mentioned. He is the same one that went to Lincoln University and graduated from Lincoln University. Put the seed into him. So it wasn't no surprise he went back to Lincoln University and graduated from Lincoln University. That fucking same pride. That's what people need. People need fucking pride in themselves, man. But you have to be prideful of something. You can't just be pride just to be prideful. You gotta be prideful of something. You gotta stand on something. People talk about black pride, white pride, Asian pride. Okay. But being proud of what? Don't just say you proud just because you are who you are, motherfucker. That ain't shit. People are fucking losers and fucking molesters and shit. Is that something to be proud of? Be proud of something. Stand on something. Stand on other people's shoulders. The people whose shoulders you stand on should be people that are not shaky individuals. That way you standing on a real fucking base. I can stand on these shoulders because this man right here, this woman right here, these are people who I look up to. Whoever the fuck you look up to, that's who the fuck you gonna be. That's who you gonna strive to be. Just like the people in these gangs, they look up to these OGs. The OGs be rats. They killers and drug dealers. They did all kind of fucked up shit to children. They never was a good mother. They never was a good father. That's who you look up to? That's who you gonna put the pride in? Like, nah, dog. You gotta put pride in like real shit. Like real, even if you were in the game, real gang members that really did shit, really stood on business. Don't just be prideful and just go with the flow for any old goofy ass thing, yo. Be a fucking man first, or be a fucking woman first. And stand on your own too like a fucking man. Gird your loins up like a fucking man. And be prideful in some real shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. As long as it's real, that's all that matters. It gotta be real. It ain't no bad shit that's real. It's only real shit. It's only good shit. So it's all gotta be real. But yeah, man. Yeah. Rites of Passage Program, yo. That shit saved my motherfucking life, yo. And guided me in the right direction, yo. I graduated from Morgan State University, another HBCU, yo. I had pride. I always been conscious. I get it from my mother and my father. I always been black conscious as well. That's the highest level of consciousness anyway, is black consciousness. People think, oh, you black, you talking about race. No, motherfucker. If you was conscious, you would know that race is made the fuck up. And the goofy motherfuckers that made that shit the fuck up, yo, or some white motherfuckers that don't know shit about shit. They don't know no fucking science. That shit is a pseudoscience. That shit is some bullshit. The key word is pseudo. It's some fake shit. I'm not gonna stand on no fake shit. I'm a real motherfucker. So I'm gonna stand on all real shit, all real business. Motherfuckers would know that if they had pride in themselves and learned some real shit. Instead of having pride in bullshit and just standing for somebody else. You standing on somebody else's stance. I'm not gonna stand on somebody else's stance. This their stance. What is your stance? You gotta make a stand as a man, and you gotta stand on what you gotta stand on. I'm not gonna stand on somebody else's stance. I'm gonna put my feet in somebody else's fucking footprints. No, fuck that. I'm a man. I got my own footprints, and I'm gonna stand on that shit. The fuck are you talking about? Too many people stand in other people's footprints, and they stand on somebody else's stance. Don't stand on somebody else's stance. Stand on your own too, like a fucking man. Live with your motherfucking. You have to live and die with your own consequences. So make sure you live and die with your consequences. You can't say, "Oh, this is his idea. I'm just riding with him and shit." No, motherfucker. Fuck that. Fuck all that shit, yo. That's why I always been a loner and shit. Cause I always been a fucking man. People, yo, we going here, we doing that. Uh, uh the gang mentality shit. I'm with you, yo. I'm a rider, yo. If that's what we doing, that's what we doing. But I need to know who the fuck is we, because I can't stand with everybody. Everybody can't be a we with me, because I don't know what the fuck y'all about and what y'all standing on. Because y'all not standing on business I'm standing on, then I can't ride with y'all. So I'm gonna go by myself, yo. I'm normally by myself. We can stand together as a group, but once I realize this group is shaky, deuces, yo. I'm dipping the fuck off doing my own shit, yo. Because I'm gonna stand on my own shit. I don't give a fuck. Somebody try to attack me, another group try to attack me, you gonna need backup? Nah. I got my backup. I got me, myself, and I. And us three gonna make it fucking happen, yo. Whatever come my fucking way. I've never been a fucking coward. I don't need a group of motherfuckers. Because all of those motherfuckers are normally fucking cowards. If you stand the fuck up one-on-one, you don't need a group. Most of the motherfucking groups are gonna fucking run as soon as shit get real. I don't need a bunch of goofy motherfuckers bumbling all in my fucking way. I just said I don't like fucking traffic. These motherfuckers is traffic. They in my fucking way. I'm either gonna run through somebody or run, not run from somebody, but run around. These motherfuckers gonna be in my way. If I'm going through somebody, they gonna be in my fucking way. If I gotta run around, they gonna be in my fucking way. So I don't need a group. And I don't want to be the head of no fucking group. I don't want to be a follower of a fucking group. I'd rather just be by my fucking self. But that's what happened, yo. When you man the fuck up, yo. When you man the fuck up and you go a certain direction, most of them people gonna fall the fuck off anyway, yo. Only real motherfuckers gonna go with you. And it ain't a lot of real motherfuckers anyway. You will meet people along the way, but most of them people that you riding with are not real motherfuckers. They gonna disappear real fast. Real fast. That's what happens when you real. They gonna disappear real fast. But yeah, man. That's the Rites of Passage Program up Lincoln University, yo. That was a little snippet of my life, yo, and what I learned in this shit, man. But by all means, man, please, 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 listen to my life lessons and learn from this shit, yo. All right, yo. I'm gone. Oh, shout out to Dr. Bob Batunde, yo. I'm gone.